Hey, I'm Jack.
And I'm Jules, and you're watching Seriously Unserious. Washington Redskins wide receiver Deshaun Jackson says his agent, Drew Rosenhaus, was the big reason for his holdout in 2011. In related news, the Crips gang has said they were poorly represented by their agents during a turf negotiation with the Bloods in 2012.
The New York Rangers went down 3-0 in the Stanley Cup final against the Los Angeles Kings. But rapper 2 Chainz is still confident in the Rangers, saying, "I love Brad Richards, that's my fucking problem."
After LeBron James could not finish Game 1 of the NBA Finals due to cramping, the Gatorade Twitter account took shots at the former MVP. James endorsed his competitor Powerade, leading to the Twitter beef. Coca-Cola products, Powerade and Sprite, backed up LeBron, but no word yet on how Dunkaroos will respond to all of this.
LeBron James said in an interview with ESPN that what everyone else thinks doesn't really matter to him. James is aware that he's the easiest target in sports. Then a 300-pound guy eating Cheetos in his basement said, "Your mom is an easy target," before making a meme comparing LeBron to tougher hockey players.
Reports indicate Donald Sterling will now proceed with his lawsuit against the NBA after initially allowing the sale of the Los Angeles Clippers. When reached for comment, the Ku Klux Klan said, "Dude, just let it go already."
This week marks the 20th anniversary of the famous O.J. Simpson murder trial. It was a story that divided those of different races, often transitioned from legal proceedings to soap opera, and ultimately showed a man walking out of a courtroom found innocent when many felt he was guilty. Horace Buffalo Bill fans today call it one of the high points in franchise history.
New Minnesota Timberwolves coach Flip Saunders says his all-star forward Kevin Love has no right to be frustrated with the team. Saunders compared Love to former T-Wolves star Kevin Garnett. Hey Flip, the best strategy to keep Love is probably not to compare him to a guy who made it out of the second round once in Minnesota and then won a championship right after he skipped town.
Georgetown and Syracuse renewed a long-standing basketball rivalry this week. The two schools agreed to a home-and-home series beginning in 2015. Legendary coaches from both programs also offered their input. Former Hoyas coach John Thompson said the rivalry ended because of all the white people in America. Jim Boeheim added, meh, then picked his nose and walked away.
Derek Fisher agreed to become the new head coach of the New York Knicks. Fisher signed a 5-year, $25 million deal, saying he would strive to bring a championship to New York. James Dolan then fired him an hour later and traded away all of the Knicks' remaining draft picks for something shiny. A Charlotte elementary school had a big surprise recently when Michael Jordan walked into a classroom.
In honor of MJ's visit, we now move to a segment called Air Jordan's Life Lessons for Kids.
The best combination is Gatorade and a nice Cuban cigar.
I have 6 rings. That's the only argument I need, Sean.
If the kid's going to gamble on a snack pack, you better double down on that every time.
Are any of you named LeBron or Kobe? Okay, good. I don't have to kick anyone's ass.
All of you playing Little League Baseball probably have a better batting average than I ever did.
And finally, don't talk back to me or I'll have you making my shoes. Seattle Seahawks cornerback Richard Sherman recently won the vote to appear on the next cover of the popular Madden video game. Sherman has petitioned EA Sports to put the entire Seahawks secondary also on the cover with him. We'll have to wait and see if the entire Legion of Boom will be able to take a break from taking Adderall to do the photo shoot. Adderall.
Baltimore Orioles third baseman Manny Machado was suspended 5 games for intentionally throwing his bat on the field against the Oakland Athletics. "This all makes sense now," said his neighbor, who strangely had an Orioles brick fly through his window the night before.
The NCAA announced it reached a $20 million settlement with former college athletes after using their likeness in video games. Former college quarterback Sam Keller said his friends would tell him, "Bro, I won the Heisman with you," but he could not make any money because it was all big corporations. Sam and his friends then retreated into his basement, which was filled with smoke and old Domino's pizza boxes.
Manti Te'o is back practicing with the Chargers after recovering from surgery on his right foot in January. Te'o felt it was difficult being away from his teammates in solitude. You know, just him and his girlfriend, because she isn't real.
Actress Kate Hudson told InStyle magazine that she had no idea her ex-boyfriends Alex Rodriguez and Lance Armstrong were doping. Hudson added, "You should reap the consequences of your choices. You know, like when you star in really crappy movies your whole career, but still make a ton of money, right?" Right?
Street soccer legend Sean Garnier disguised himself as an old man and wowed the crowd during a 5-on-5 street game in Brazil. In related news, Miami Heat center Greg Oden was confused for the oldest man alive after a couple asked him what it was like to travel to games with Lewis and Clark.
8 teams will be traveling to Omaha this week for the College World Series. When the media excitedly asked Peyton Manning what he thought about it, he said, it's okay. I like Lincoln a lot better.
Boxer Manny Pacquiao is taking over as a coach in the Philippine Basketball Association. In response, another Philippine team hired Juan Manuel Marquez to punch Pacquiao in the face for thinking he could coach basketball.
Cristiano Ronaldo recently worked out at the New York Jets facility. Jets wide receiver David Nelson taught Ronaldo how to throw a football, American style that is. So Jets fans can be optimistic knowing the best player they have to teach a person how to throw is playing wide receiver this season.
That'll do it for us. I'm Jules.
And I'm Jack, and this has been Seriously Unserious.
Gino, you suck. Gino, you suck. Gino, your passes are fucking terrible. Gino, you suck. Gino, you suck. I don't really remember the rest of it.
That sounded good. I think we need to add more bass into that one, though.
Right.
I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm going to check.
Minnesota Timberwolves.
That's not going to work.
Maybe.
I had to try it.
Georgetown and Syracuse renewed a long-standing basketball. Yeah.
Great. This is going in the bloopers.
Maybe.
Can't wait.
I'm excited. Let's see how the rest of it goes.
What is this show?
This week marks the
Nope, I just knocked the camera. Sorry.
Kayla getting in on the blooper reel.
I am not.
We're having a bit of technical
I'm
difficulty
behind
behind
the
the
blooper
camera.
reel. Okay, all right. It's just so.
Hey, I'm Jack.
Sorry, I was looking over there. Like usual, I just don't pay any attention to Jack. I'm sorry, Jack's going right now.
All right. I'm embarrassed.
Actually, we do this for the bloopers.
It's the only reason.
And I'm Jack. This has been. I don't even remember what our
Most depressed outro I've ever heard.
It's the hardest part for us because it's not written.
I'm Jack. What is it again?
What is the show called?